Who really want war? Who really wanna spar with a beast? Race hell, someone better call in a priest. Pardon my speech, but I'm hotter than the devil when I'm high up on a level that a god couldn't reach. I'm a dog in the streets, I don't do a lot of barking. Running this shit, I don't do a lot of walking. Keeping it 300 like I grew up with a Spartan. So out of this world, they confusing with a Martian. Damn, no one can stop me.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Problem Right TV. In this video, we're going to be discussing a rumor that's been going around the MUT community about the trade block. All right, let me explain what the trade block is. So this feature was put into the game so people can go into their binder and with any card that they want to get rid of, you know, they can put it on this trade block and people can make offers on the card. And you can decide, you know, as you fill these offers, you can decide if you want that offer and you can accept the trade, or you can reject the trade, or you can simply ignore the trade. So this is what it looks like when you're searching for trades. You have a pretty specific, you know, set of things that you could toggle, like the type of card it is, the tier, the position, team, style, player rating. You don't have to do all of them, but you can, you know, toggle whichever ones that you find fit. So as you can see, you pull up these quarterbacks on the screen and you can find whichever one you want to trade for. Now, the reason that this is, you know, one of the cons in the game, and we're going to get to the cons first and then we'll talk about the pros. The reason that this is a con is because you really don't get realistic offers on these cards that you put up. So that is the first thing about the feature, is that the feature was never really used the correct way. And the reason for that, my belief, is that everyone knows the cost of a card. They know the price of a card. They know how much this Tony Romo, for instance. I know that this card, you know, may be 5,000. Actually, let's not talk about Tony Romo. Let's talk about Cam Newton. All right. No disrespect to you Cowboy fans out there. I don't want to talk about him. Let's talk about the MVP, Killer Cam. Cam Newton may be worth 20K. I'm going to go to my binder. I'm not going to offer somebody a card worth 20K. Everyone's going to try to get the upper hand. They're going to offer someone worth 10K. They're not going to give away someone worth 100K. And with, you know, sites like Muthead, MutRank, you can see how much a card is worth. So, you know, people they're not going to give away more coins than what they're getting. That wouldn't be smart. And most people, you know, on Mutt, you know, maybe you'll find somebody that falls for something every now and then. You know, I don't ever put cards on there just to field offers anyway. And again, this is one of the cons, and this is one of the reasons why the feature may have been scrapped. And again, this is just a rumor. Let's talk about the cons first. That's the first. The feature was never used correctly. So getting into the second con would be people that scam kids and they scam others, or like some people like to say, welch. They scam others by using this feature. For instance, this is an example. All right, say I have a card that's worth 1 million coins. The scammer hits me up saying, look, I have 2 cards worth 500K. Let's do an even trade. I'll put up my first card for 500K. You send me the 1 million coin card, and then after that, I'll put up the second card for 500K, and then you send me just a regular card, bronze card that's worth, you know, 500 coins, and we'll break out even. So what happens is they send over that card. I don't know how this works or what these kids got mad game with these little kids, I guess. So they send them the first card, and then they disappear after that. They're like, okay, I got the $1 million card. I just sent a 500K. Then the scammer just runs off with it. He makes 500,000 coins, and you know, little Jimmy from 3rd Street is, you know, fucked out of a card because he fell for this scam. So I understand that will cut out some of the scamming, but there is a but. Instead of taking a feature out of the game, why not just add what most people in the MUT community have been requesting for a minute now, the multi-card deals where you can do 3 for 1, up to like, you should make it up to like maybe, yeah, 3 to 1 would be fine. You know, I couldn't see anyone having to do more than that, but you know, a 3 to 1 card deal where, you know, I offer 3 cards for your 1 card, and that would eliminate the scamming. That, you know, little Jimmy from 3rd Street wouldn't have got scammed if that was the case. By the way, Eric Dickerson, Byron Jones, Reggie Bush, they're up for 2 days, 5 hours. Send your offers, guys. Send jerseys. All right. The first, actually send players. The first Colt player, the first Cowboy player, first Niner player will be the winners of those giveaways, and I'll show it on the next video. All right, for obviously Colts for Dickerson, Cowboys for Jones, Niners for Reggie Bush. All right, so back to the cons. Yeah, so the scamming could be eliminated with the multi-card deals. And again, it has been a feature that most people in the MUT community have requested for a little minute now. Let's get to the pros. All right, the pros. Let's start with the giveaways. I myself have used the trade block for a ton of giveaways. I know other streamers and YouTubers that have done the same exact thing. So how I use it is I'll get a card in my binder. I'll say, just like I did with that Dickerson, Jones, and Bush, I'll say, look, I'm putting this card up for 2 days and 5 hours. Offer me a jersey, and then I'll pick a random winner. So what happens is I'll put it up, and then I'll get my stream to offer jerseys, any jersey, and say there's 100 offers on there. I'll tell my wife, look, she's here most of the time when I stream in the evening. I'll say, look, give me a number 1 to 100, and then she'll give me a number, and she'll say whatever it is, and then I'll go find that number of the offer, and then that's the winner of the giveaway. It's a real, cool way to give away cards to your stream, your following, and I rip a lot of packs, so doing that in the beginning of the year to help jumpstart teams, people enjoy that. They love that. They love that, feeling of getting a card. It's a base elite. They get a base elite in the beginning of the year, like, dang, I could start my team. It might even encourage them to, play the game, or they saw me rip it. They might even encourage them to try and, rip packs or whatever it may be. I don't have no ulterior motive as far as, giving away the cards. Give away the cards after ripping the packs. That's fine. That's one of the pros. Second pro that I want to get into is getting the test cards. So I may not have, I know for a fact I don't have every single card that is released. There's cards that come out on a certain day. I may, not be on for 12 to 24 hours after that, and people already have the cards. And by the time I get on stream, they're like, hey, Prob, I got this, new Reggie Bush. You want to try it out and tell us how it is? And I'll say, sure. They'll trade over the card. They trust me, first off. Don't do this with just anybody. Every time I'm doing, testing of cards, it's on stream. Do not fall for none of the scammers. That's another thing. People that scam using other streamers and YouTubers' names, just, I don't get how people fall for it, but be careful out there. There's a ton of scammers out there. Be careful. I'll take the card, test it, do a breakdown with Prob, or even on stream, test it, give you guys my feedback, tell you whether I like it or not, and then I give the card back. And people get to see, like, dang, okay, I'm gonna go pursue that card, or I'm not fucking with that card. And again, it's just my opinion. People take it for what it is. All right, so on to the next pro. We had giveaways. We have the testing of the cards, sharing with your friends, whatever it may be. And then we have people that call it farming accounts. So basically, someone has multiple accounts on Xbox. They play solos on these accounts, and then they could trade over the cards, that they earn through the solos, through the packs that they get, and they get to cut the tax out, without having to, get taxed. They don't have to sell these cards and then transfer the coins. They can just trade over the cards and then sell the card, do whatever they please. I understand them maybe looking down on the farming of accounts, but people put so much time. I'm not one that plays solos, but people put so much time into those solos. They deserve it. I don't see why they're making it a hassle for those people that are playing the game nonstop. If someone wants to play solos nonstop, I mean, they deserve it, and they're earning coins. They should be able to transfer their coins, or transfer their cards that they earn, without having the hassle. So again, those are the pros and cons. You guys make your own decision. My whole issue with the thing is, if it is in fact scrapped, is that it's just a quick fix, just to scrap a whole feature. And instead of adding something like a multi-card deal, if it is about the scammers, which would be better in my opinion, adding that, they're taking away a whole feature from the game that most people use for good, rather than, to scam people and whatnot. So if you just look around the Twitter world and the MUT community, and look on the forums on Muthead, you can really see how many people are upset that this feature might be scrapped and removed. And myself personally, from a personal point of view, I'm definitely against it, because I use it for good, for the giveaways, the testing of the cards. I don't play on multiple accounts, so that doesn't apply to me. But again, Most people use it for good. Hopefully they don't scrap it. And guys, let me know what you feel in the comments below. Leave your comments on the trade block, whether you like it, why you don't want it, why you do want it, and I'll get to those comments. Appreciate the love and support, guys. Like always, like, comment, and share. I'm out till next time. Peace.